Hi again, welcome back to Tarot Oracle and Runes, Angel and Ancestors levels. Um, I decided I wanted to kind of set intention for this, but because it's February and y'all got creativity and the Empress card, I wanted to focus on how that was going to change. And after I started laying out the cards, the activation card also fell out, and it is doing. So this is kind of January blending over into February energy, first of all, okay? And then I pulled the sacred time to see what of the sacred time you might need to pay attention to, okay? I'm going to read the cards to you. And then I pulled the truth deck. What kind of truth may you need to remember, maybe see? And I pulled underlying the under energy, and the first three cards fell out. These I pulled. We've got Sunset, Mirror, Apple. I'm going to go over those with y'all. And then from the top, I pulled Intuition and Hope, which is for all of you. This one, however, they said was for Witch and Sith. You are very independent. And I do believe you said in one of your readings, it was so funny this card fell out that I pulled this card and saw you in my head because you said you on purposely moved somewhere where you knew no one. So single, isolation, independent, and alone. What's really striking me, though, is this independent. And while I was sitting here looking at the cards, I realized, well, this also, again, is making me pick up on your energy of feeling like this is you looking out at everyone. And I know you don't like to show your face, but it feels like you're looking out and all your creativity, all your intuition, your spirit guides, your angels, it feels like they're all around you, okay? And then I noticed on the Empress card, I realized, well, the Empress card is about fertility, growing, right? And we got the Venus symbol in the balloon that she's holding up. Okay, so I went up and I looked up Venus. I'm doing my Llewellyn book here, and I started laughing because when it got to the end of it, I was like, oh, yes. So Venus, and for those of you that already know this, I apologize, but it helped me bring more into focus of what they were trying to tell me here. Venus spends her energy supplying you with favorite people, places, things. If you want specific things, it's your Venus that tells you how to get it, like the coworker you got a mad crush on, or chocolate, or music, or flannel sheets. Venus enjoys beauty and comfort. She shows you how to attract what you love, especially people. When you're being charming by using your manners or adorning yourself, she's in charge of all behavior that's pleasing to others. Social chit-chat, smiles, hugs, kisses. Whenever you're pleased, satisfied, or content enough to purr, it's your Venus who made you feel that way. Since money's one of the ways we draw the objects that we love, she's also in charge of finances. And this is where the light lit above my head. Venus responds to your senses. Sight, smell, taste, touch, and sound, the body's receptors. And I said, ooh. But also, what it doesn't mention here, is your intuition, because that's internal. Sixth sense, subconscious, intuition. Okay, now for the torchbearers, I got the being in touch with your higher consciousness card. And I do believe one time, for one of Witch's readings, she had orbs circling her like crazy. So your spirit guides, angels, however you perceive those energies, were all around you, okay? So I just kind of find that funny that your energy popped right into this reading, and I feel like there's a message in this for you. So whether it resonates or not, I hope that it does. But Venus energy, it's your senses that tell you what feels good, what doesn't. Venus responds to your desire for beautiful surroundings, comfortable clothing, and fine art. So somewhere along your path, while you're looking out onto what you're creating in the world, angels and ancestors, you're going to find more beauty in it than you anticipated. Okay? Maybe by the next full moon, because I'm going by the imagery first. Maybe you'll take a trip at some point by water. I do know somebody that took a road trip. Actually, several of us have taken road trips to recharge ourselves, recharge our energy. Okay? And this is all being activated. All right? In a huge, profound way. And it feels like it's all going on underneath the surface. Because see how this card's kind of dark? And it's like a light bulb goes off. Maybe something you weren't aware of. And see how he's like contemplating the fire? And it feels like these are your ancestors or your angels or your lineage angels, passed on loved ones, a favorite friend that's no longer here, favorite aunt or aunt, if you say it that way, or uncle or niece, nephew, whatever. I know a lot of times my niece kind of pops in sometimes. So let's see what you might need to be aware of. I pulled 4 of the sacred time cards. Chronicles of Kronos. Hear the chorus of time singing in the moments of silence, finding clarity and guidance in quiet reflection. Is that not what he's doing? You're being activated by that. Okay, maybe more meditation, maybe if you have orbs, maybe others of you have orbs floating around, or you have ancestors or someone that loves you stepping forth and just touching you on the shoulder saying, hey, I want you to pay attention to this. Or you suddenly, your intuition, oh, okay, what do they say? They're saying your intuition suddenly goes really sharp and you suddenly get this bright flash, and then you start focusing in on something that you did not quite see. Okay, take that however that resonates for you. Everyone is on their own path. Reflect on the legacy you wish to leave behind. Consider how your actions and choices today shape your future impact. I love this card. You see this energy coming in? Somewhere along the line, you are leaving a legacy as an angel, ancestor, torch bearer that's on their path that becomes... And I was also hearing elder. These are elders in the making. Okay? So these are for those of you that are meant to be higher, conscious-minded, spiritual leaders, I'm picking up on. And I don't know why the timing is so important, but I just felt compelled to pull these. My intuition was just screaming, no, there's something you need to tell them, show them, whatever. So take this how it comes for you. Eclipse of eternity. All of these feel like they're like different realms that maybe you pick up on that other people don't. You know, I did a realm readings at one point. I may start doing some more of those because I feel like my higher conscious mind is picking up on other realms, even some I haven't seen yet, that are coming in to give me messages, teach me something, show me something, have me leave something behind for somebody else that's meant to find it in the future. Because we are moving into the future now. I know we have eclipses coming up soon. Witness celestial events like eclipses as reminders of cosmic forces at play. Contemplate their symbolic meanings in your life. I find as time goes on, I pick up more of meanings that are in the cards of full moons, eclipses, solar eclipses, lunar eclipses. More, and I do know those are powerhouses of energy that when they come, they activate us in some sort of way. And look at this energy shifting on this thing. Look at it. Okay, I don't want to move the phone. I'm going to pull these cards up. I just noticed how over time, do you see it? Do you see it? This energy moving up here, and then this energy here as it's dribbling down in here, it becomes something small and it starts to magnify over time. So this is you stepping into your legacy, being on the right path, going in the right direction, just having that internal knowing, whether it's your own intuition or your guides that is leading me as well, guys. I am also, see how that matches up? I'm just like, wow, that's just so amazing. And then we have this one, and then it feels like it gets bigger. See how that goes there? Like going from one realm into another. This one is Horizon of Hope. My dad had a boat called the Horizon. How I can misspell that word or mispronounce it is beyond me. My dad was a commercial fisherman with 3 boats. The Horizon, the Sunset, and there's always one I forget. Anyway, look towards the horizon with hope and optimism. Trust seems to keep popping up here a lot lately, guys. Trust that brighter days are ahead, filled with opportunities for growth and fulfillment. So they just want you to be aware of whatever lulls you go through. Okay, things going into the future, you're going to have more opportunities opening up for you over time. Okay, so they're really wanting you to pay attention to these lunar eclipses, solar eclipses, the legacy that you want to leave, having trust and faith, taking more time out to grow your physical vibrations, or I'm hearing the etheric body, those vibrations increasing through meditation, guided meditations. Okay, so then these 3 cards fell out. So, and this is Sunset, Lost Loved One Memories, Elder, Nightfalls. I'm hearing Elder and Nightfalls particularly in this one. So maybe you are more of a night person. You already have these elder qualities because whatever it is, you're already doing it. So you may pick up memories of passed on loved ones that are letting you know. And again, we've got a sun going down here. That, it could be a sunrise, but usually sunsets look like this, right? So it feels like on the windmill of time, okay, more of this knowledge comes in. Maybe you're a night person and that midnight is maybe after midnight or around midnight is the best time. Look, I'm also seeing an 8 here. There's an 8 here, and then there's these ... like flowers. This feels, they're probably flowers, but this feels like there's an 8 here. Something to do with 8. 8 hours, 8 days, 8 weeks. Maybe at the 8th hour. Maybe 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock at night, after the sun has already gone down. So this would be this time of year, not summertime when the light stays out there till 9 o'clock. Though I think that some states are going to, even more states are getting rid of the fall forward and spring back on clocks. And then reflection, reference, distinguished appearance. I feel like this one is particularly talking about some kind of reference to what is being reflected back to you, that you are contemplating. You're looking at it and you're saying, and look, we've got the infinity sign here. Okay, something is being reflected back to you. This feels like a rain chain. I know it's probably just lights in the background, but it feels like some type of rain chain here. Okay, being in touch with your younger self. Something being mirrored back to you from a younger time that's meant to, stepping in, making an appearance. I don't know why it's going down then up, but that's how I'm picking up the energy. Making an appearance that is to distinguish you from something that maybe you're already doing. Maybe something in your own personal journey that's in your own personal recordings for yourself, your journaling, something you're picking up in your meditations that is meant for you, that's going to bring some kind of wisdom, or maybe some kind of death of the ego that brings the wisdom. And we all know why they chose the apple, right? Sexuality and joy. I don't know. I'm picking more of the death of the ego and wisdom of the new energies coming in. That's going to bring more joy. Maybe, okay, I'm seeing somebody dancing around with like a silk robe or something, and you're just surrendering to the process. Okay, take that. I don't know if somebody actually did that or not, but I'm just feeling like take in the joy of knowing that everything's now going forward smoothly. Okay, so then we have here, and guys, I am going to pull a couple of these cards here to see what ancestors may be with you. Okay, sixth sense, intuition, subconscious. Now we got that for the torchbearers. I got the subconscious, higher conscious mind, intuition, sixth sense. Something that you cannot quite see yet is coming through on where your journey is leading you to, but you already know you're headed in the right direction, and you're just going with the flow. I'm picking up going with the flow very much. Now you have the wish and the desire that it's going to go a certain way. It may not, okay, because it hasn't come into your view yet. See how we've got all the dandelion has all its petals? It doesn't look like it's been blown on. So everything is still in the process of coming into, and it's not going to look, okay, it's not going to look like you think it's going to look. Something on your personal journey or your journey where you're becoming an elder in the future, it's not going to look like you think it is, okay? But finding it, you're going to know it before you tell anyone else, okay? This is going to be something that becomes very big. I know it says single, but I'm seeing something very big. And maybe it's something you hear or something you pick up in your travels. But it's some kind of, or maybe while you're alone. Because again, I picked up this by yourself energy. So something, take it how it resonates for you. Okay, let's pull some ancestor cards now and see, and then we'll. They're not telling me no runes or nothing. They're just telling me to make sure I pick these cards. I did grab my Soulful Revolution Major Arcana cards, but because I felt like I needed to, but I haven't heard a message of pulling any of those yet. So maybe we'll pull one more main energy for you before we go. Maybe not. I'm not promising, because I've noticed sometimes if I say I'm going to do this and I forget, or they give me a bigger message, kind of just gets dropped off. So we're going to leave that like that. So we'll just see. Now, guys, I did do pre-shuffling on these cards, but I always, I cleanse the energy off them by shuffling them, and I ring my bell over them sometimes, but I also sometimes reshuffle them again, so once I have your attention, that if there's a card that you pop up for you, it's going to fly out, pop up, or be pulled from the deck, whatever the case may be. Okay, we're going to do one more shuffle like this, I think, just to see if anything's going to fly out. I love those flippers. I love those flippers. To me, they're always pearls of wisdom. Okay? All right. It feels like it's going to flip out. So now, set the energy. I'm going to cut these. Whatever's going to fall off is going to fall off. So, okay. All right. So, what ancestor or what other energy do you want to tell them about underneath that they don't see yet? Things. Okay, normally I would think that this is all about things you accumulate, but I'm feeling like this is things you need to get rid of. Okay, so decluttering is called for. Or an ancestor that didn't have a lot of things maybe with you at this point. Okay? Back in the day. All right? One more underneath. Wise guy. So this may be somebody that is coming in the near future that thinks he's all that, and you need to look out for him. It feels like this is what they're telling you, okay? Okay, energy seen. This is somebody that thinks they know it all, and you just kind of laugh when you meet them up in whatever way that resonates for you. Maybe you feel like you're a wise guy, I don't know. Or you have a sense of humor like that. Defense. No, this is somebody you need to guard against. They're letting you know this is somebody. So don't be taken in by a jackal, I'm hearing. Because they're actually really chicken shit underneath. Guys, I don't know why I said chicken S, but it just came out. So somebody is really trying to drive this message home. He's a snake. Yeah, this is a snake. They are really pushing this energy, guys. You might have somebody come across in, somebody very firm in their religious beliefs is also guiding you. And they're saying no matter what religion, I know what his card looks like, but they're saying no matter what your religious beliefs, stick true to your guns. Okay? So someone may attack you on that level. That is where your sovereignty is. You see how she just knows? She's like, it don't matter what you say. I just know that I'm firm in my beliefs. Oh, Witchy, are you picking up on some, is that why you no longer have comments? Are you having some people being themselves? And you're like, nope, not dealing with it. This really is turning into a personal reading. I'm going to stop there. I don't want to I don't want to pick up on something that somebody doesn't want somebody else to know. Each of us here, that especially if you already have a YouTube channel or something, you deal with those kind of people in your own way. 1717 on the clock. I'm going to have to go look that up. That's an angel number. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. However this message resonated for you, I'm going to trust that it's meant for you now. Maybe it's already passed or it's getting ready to come in. At any rate, this is you looking out and seeing this creativity and whatever level it's coming out for you. And this Venus energy, it's just exploding all around you. All right, guys, love and light. That is a reflection of the light above, but it looks like an orb. Oh, my God. Look, it looks like an orb. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, Witchy, that's for you. I know that's for you. Oh, my gosh. The reflection. Look at the orb. Ah! Witchy, this is definitely for you. Look at that. It looks just like an orb. And where it came. Okay, we're stopping. Love you guys. Bye. Be a light in the darkness.